Hey guys, Infinity Z here. Tonight I am not necessarily redrawing, but finishing my old Superman art. Like, share, subscribe, and I hope you enjoy the video. Alright guys, so this Superman I did not too long ago. Actually I did it earlier today. It was just my camera, it wasn't doing so good, so I wasn't able to upload the video. But right now we're just gonna go in and we're gonna finish basically coloring the Superman. Okay guys, so right now we are going to add the color to the face. I am using the color Milk White. I will have the names of the colors up above so that you can read them, and if you have the same Ohuhu markers that I do, you'll be able to use them as we draw together. So now that we are pretty much done with the coloring of the neck, we are going to go and use a blue. What is this? I think this is a sapphire right here. And then we are going to do the rest of the body with the sapphire, except the cape and of course the iconic Superman symbol, the S. Okay, so now that we are just about done with the chest, I am going to move the camera down so that we can do the lower top half of the body together, and we're gonna do, where the abs are and everything. Vermilion colored Ohuhu marker, so I hope you have that in there, but if you don't, you can really just use any type of red, as it's not too dark, because later on in the video we are going to be adding the shadows and everything. Now that we are done with the color on the cape, we are going to move on to that iconic Superman symbol, that S, okay? So we are using the same colored marker that we have been using for the cape, so the vermilion. So hopefully you have that, but if you don't, again, as long as the red is not too dark, you can use any type of red. Okay, so now that we are about done with the Superman symbol, we are gonna be adding some shading, so some shadows to the colors, which basically means we're gonna be adding the darker versions of the first colors that we added. So if you want to know which color I'm using, like if you have the same Ohuhu marker that I do, that's the color I'll be using. We are almost done adding the shadows to the face. All we really need to do is add it to the eyes and like the top skin, the top of the skin where the eyebrows are, close to the hairline. And then we will be moving on to his suit, and we will be using a darker blue than his suit. So I think we used sapphire before, so we're gonna have to see which darker blue I use, but there you go. That's what we'll be doing next. are just about done adding all the shadows to the face and mixing it in to make it look, I don't know, like more realistic. We are going to do the same to the suit and then the Superman symbol, the S. And then we are going to do, of course, the same thing to the cape. So right now, I am using a cobalt blue B659. So hopefully you have that in your Hoo-Hoo pack if you have one, or it might be in the Copic markers because I know they have some good markers. But if you don't have any of those markers, that's okay. Just find a darker blue than what you originally used for the bodysuit and you should be good. But just don't make it too dark, because then when you are mixing the colors in and blending, that's the word I'm looking for. Blending the colors in to make it look more realistic and not just like the colors are just placed on top of each other. You're gonna need to make sure that the darker blue you use to shade in isn't too dark, so then it will be able to blend easily. I'm about to move it down so that we can do the abs, but remember, if you don't have the cobalt blue, that is okay. If you have a different type of blue, that's okay, as long as it's darker than the first one you used, and as long as it's not too dark, so that when we get around to blending all the colors in, it'll be easier for you to blend. Sorry, I can't talk. It'll be easier for you to blend. Okay, so now we are doing the lower top half of the body, so the abs and everything. We are still using cobalt blue, but as I was saying before, you gotta remember, do not use too dark of a blue, so that when we get around to blending everything in, it'll be easier for you to blend. But right now, we are doing the lower top half of the body. So now that we are just about done doing the abs and, the lower top half of the body, we are going to move up and do the cape, the part where it looks like it connects the neck to the shoulders, and then we're going to move the camera back down to do the bottom half of the cape, the cape that you saw while we were doing the bottom half of the body with the lower abs. We are adding the shades to that iconic symbol. I'm just gonna keep saying it. That iconic Superman symbol, that S. I am using a rhenium colored Ohuhu marker. So now that we're just about done shading in the iconic Superman symbol, you can't stop me, the iconic Superman symbol, the S, we are now going to the cape, the top half, and then later in the video. It's coming up actually, so not that much later, but we are about to move the camera down so that we can do the bottom half of the cape. So right now, I just now moved the camera down so we could do the right corner of the paper where the bottom half of the cape is. We are almost done. So right now we're moving to the left bottom corner, and we're almost done with the whole Superman figure. All that's really left to do is now blend all the colors in with that original marker that we used, if you still have that out. If not, pause the video so that you could go get that back out. But right now we're just blending all the colors together so it doesn't look like we just put one color on top of another, because this is supposed to look semi-realistic. So right now we are about to blend the colors of the Superman symbol, that iconic S, baby. We're blending it right now. So again, if you don't have that color out, it's just the original color we used. But if you don't have that color out, pause the video and go get it and then come back. So now we are almost done, guys, and now I am about to show you the reveal in 3, 2, 1, go! And that is the Superman. Thanks for watching my video. I hope you subscribe, like, and share with all your friends. Infinity Z out.